Okay, so just to introduce myself, I'm a level 1250. I don't know, who cares? But over 1200 anyway. I've got 2,400 hours of playing time on Fallout 76, and I used to play all the other Fallouts as well. So I'm pretty much a geek when it comes to it. I've got every single plan. I don't know. I think I've got every single plan anyway. So today I'm going to introduce you to workshops and have a bit of a chat about them. I'll show you some illustrations as well. And on the YouTube video at the bottom description, there's a link to collectrons and some other bits and bats, which are quite useful. Um, yeah, here we are. Workshops are scattered all around the map on Fallout. So basically, they are almost like a second base. You got your own base, and then you got the the workshops themselves. Now, the workshops you can get resources from them. So usually there's two, three, four ways of getting scrap resources. So typically you can get junk, or you can get concrete, or you can get all sorts of different ways of getting these. You basically mine the items. Um, there's a few pros and cons on getting workshops. Firstly, you have to kill any enemies. So you'll find generally on the left hand side of the map, top left, you look at the easy ones, and then bottom right, you look at the harder enemies. So once you've killed the enemies, you can claim the workshop. Then it's yours, and then you can start putting down your mining to get the resources. You're going to get a reward once you kill the enemies. Now you've also got great things like the Vertibot. So you can use the Vertibot. It's like a helicopter which would support you in the air. It does have limitations. So if you set a flare off and you are on the other side of the map, it's going to take a while before it gets to you. But the Vertibot is pretty good. So if you are doing events where you're doing it on your own, then the Vertibot is quite good to use. The other things you've got as well is that you can put down is collectrons. So you can do a collectron in your own base, but you can also do it in workshops. Now, some of the collectrons you can set up for food or chems, and seasonal events. You can set it up for gifts like the Sandertron, or you can do it for drinks, for buffs. So there's quite a lot of things you can do with the workshops. Yeah, the other sort of negative point of having a workshop is that unless you're on a private server, if you're on a public server, you've got the PvP aspect. So if I was say took over a workshop, I've set up all my items, somebody can come over and PvP me. So if you are set up for PvP playing, that's quite good to fight off other players. Um, if you've got a private server, that doesn't matter. Nobody's going to PvP you. You're just going to get your regular enemies, so you can just kill all them. Okay, so when you are getting workshops, the way it goes is kill your enemies, um, computer generated ones, or your PvP players. So if somebody else has got a workshop, you can just PvP them, take over the workshop. Bit nasty, but sometimes you can do it. Then you claim the workshop. Just got to wait for that time to go up. If somebody else does want to PvP you, then yeah, you've got to wait until that time it gets up. Their turrets will attack you, which is quite fun. You can hide away or just wait for it to go up the timer. Then set up your resources, your mining, getting your wood, steel, whatever, and then afterwards you're gonna have to defend it from players and enemies. So yeah, you're gonna notice that it'll keep cropping up, that it keeps getting attacked. So it's a bit tedious sometimes, but that's why you're playing the game.